You guys gave me 2,000 likes, and as I promised, I told you I would come back here to Hightail Custom Coach in Eugene, Oregon, and come visit the famous Aaron.
What's up, everybody?
That video got over 100,000 views. Thanks to all of you for hitting the like button on that video. It's been a couple months since we saw you. What's the progress that you guys have done on this bus, and what's been going on?
Yeah, we got a bunch of stuff done on it. We've got solar panels installed. We've got his batteries installed. We got generators all wired up and auto gen, everything, all that stuff is tested. We've got charging off his alternator system set up. We've got flooring in. We've got the dash assembled, the galleys assembled.
Getting much closer to the finish line.
Yeah.
And we've got a special guest today, Brian's RV Videos. What's going on, Brian?
Well, you know, you're in town and we always like to collaborate and put some videos together, so I'd come down and check out this Flxible. I remember years ago watching, I don't remember what it was, but Jay Zeleno's mechanic had one and did a complete remodel on it, and I always thought that was a great video, and I've been fond of the guys that spend the time and go deep into these to refurbish them. I mean, you know, anybody that does classic cars knows what it's like to do a rotisserie build on a car. Well, imagine trying to simulate a rotisserie build on a Flxible, so you got to respect anybody that's even willing to sign up for it.
There's the guy that signed up for it right there. Cool, because you two have kind of worked in the same community over the last few decades. In the last video, you guys were complaining that we didn't get the engine bay, so let's take a look at that first. And Brian, we'd love to hear any of your insight as well as we walk through. So Aaron, what kind of a motor is in this coach?
Well, that's a 5.9 liter Cummins in there.
5.9 Cummins. The Dodge Ram diesels having them, same motor as that, or?
Yeah, 24 valve, turbocharged, and yeah, it cooks.
DEF or no?
I don't even know what DEF means.
Yeah, really?
Oh no, I don't. What does DEF mean?
Oh my goodness, that's an old school vintage guy. So diesel 10 years or newer.
Okay.
We're not going to throw you under the bus on that one. I like it. That's
it's a 99.
That's actually pretty organic. I do like that you really don't know what DEF is. That's very I mean, that's a real true vintage guy here. Now, so you did some stuff with the solar as well since we were here last time?
Well, we decided to add solar, and it's on there. So we got Zamp solar panels. Zamp's made in Bend, and we had some solar panels that the client actually had left over from an install at home, and he brought those up, and we put them up there, and it was like, man, the exterior of this bus is so perfect. We can't just throw whatever solar panels we have sitting around up there. So we shopped around and we found these, and you ought to get up there with a ladder before.
Yeah, I'm going to take a look right now, actually. Yeah, good looking solar panels. I can tell how sleek they are.
Yeah, less than 3/4 of an inch thick.
It's a good looking roof, too.
Yeah, there's going to be 10 of them up there. There's 8 right now. We got 2 more to throw up now that the wiring's buttoned up. They're wired in series parallel, 2 units in series, and then all parallel off the panel box. So that's a total of 900 watts of solar up there.
Did you say you guys did some lithium batteries as well? What's going on back here? This all wasn't here last time, if I recall.
No, it wasn't. We got 2 400 amp hour lithium ion batteries from Lithionics out of Florida, and they're actually made in Florida. They're not Chinese batteries, you know, with made in America stickers put on them. They're actually put together here in the States. Like I said, 2 400 amp hour 12 volt batteries. And then, let's see, we can peel this way and kind of get a peek in here. These are the Bms units for the batteries, so this is what keeps these batteries safe. And these batteries are actually sending diagnostic information to these units every second. And if anything doesn't check out, then the BMS will shut the batteries down immediately. So,
awesome. Yeah,
super safe. These batteries are used by SpaceX. They're used by Disney. So, you know, they've got the credentials for sure. So,
nice.
Yeah, this was a real challenge. I mean, we've got 800 amp hours of battery, 2 3,000 watt inverters, the associated, you know, BMS and fuses, battery cutoffs, bus bars, all mounted in a 2 foot by 2 foot footprint here. I've never seen that much power mounted in such a small space before.
Yeah,
recently.
yeah, that really is incredible. As beautiful as this exterior is, the interior is where it's at. Anything else on the exterior of the coach that you've done other than the batteries and the solar since we were last here?
Oh yeah, well, we've done a ton of button up on the exterior of it. So we've got a bunch of these little panels.
Yeah, I noticed that.
All the glass is in now. Roll up window, tip out windows are in. The glass on the destination sign, the wipers, the rearview mirrors have been pulled apart, cleaned up, rebuilt, you know, put back together again. Bug screens, the badge is polished and repainted. We've got,
yeah, look at that. Wow, this
badge
is
installed
beautiful.
on the rear.
The Dodgers there, definitely cool. And in the previous video, we scrolled through all of those so you can see all of the cool stuff. Kind of shows a little bit of the owner's sense of humor. I'll make sure to link that video in the description below. So this area right here, I don't believe this was here before. Was this?
No, none of that was assembled before.
Nice. So what is this exactly? Like a fire extinguisher door? Or?
Yeah, there's glass in there and you can look inside of it, and we had it all finished out nice and neat. He thought, well, let's put a light in there. And then we just switched it on the little door plunger, so when you open the door, step light and the little light inside of there comes on.
Nice.
So just like a little added detail there. We've got this galley fully assembled. We've got these pop-up outlets installed in this deck. We had to modify this deck and create a trough for the curtains that are being made to slide in behind here. So we had this back out since the last video, and then we cut this back. We added this little drip rail back in here. This is all final install.
Nice.
Induction cooktop is in.
I love this.
Yeah.
What's going on here?
So this is actually pretty cool. Our client and his wife came up last month for a couple of days, and Andrew, our client, Andrew.
Oh, he's got a good name.
Yeah, he does.
I like it.
He does. He brought a bunch of wood that belonged to his wife's grandfather up, and it was all pretty, you know, been like sitting in a garage for a while. We didn't really know just from looking at it what it was. So, and he wanted to work on a project, and so we decided, well, let's make a cutting board. So we planed all that wood down, and it turned out we had some walnut and some maple and some mahogany in there. And so we made up this cutting board while he was here. So
Nice.
two pieces, nice thick butcher block, you know, end grain cutting board. End grain is superior to edge grain for a cutting board because when you cut into it, if you imagine the grain on wood like bristles in a brush, if you have the grain going this way, you're severing the grain when you cut. But if you have the grain going like this, then you're actually just splitting it, and it won't dull your knife, and it'll increase the life of the cutting board itself as well.
It turned out beautiful. How beautiful all this woodwork is, and all the detail, like at how this grain is all aligned, and the aircraft style hardware there. Just such a beautiful coach. All the ambient lighting and everything. About in the previous video too, about how the owner designed this basically as like an iPad, you know, it's kind of set up to be able to get in and out of the booth easier, and then you can kind of store your iPad on there or something.
Yeah,
if I
you
recall.
flip it up, make kind of a workstation.
Yeah.
You know, kind of lounge a little bit. We've been working on these this aisleway. We got this floor in since you were here.
Yeah, this is beautiful.
And so now we're working on this. The other side, the driver's side, is all out on the bench waiting for its last coat of oil, which it's going to get today. And this will have a recessed LED underneath this walnut trim, so the whole aisleway will light up once it's complete. And you can see how we had an extra Flxible badge, so we threw it at the end of the aisleway.
Oh, that's
there.
sweet. Yeah, that's awesome. Is the bench that you're sitting on right now, is that new since the last time I was here?
No, man, I was
that
sitting
was
on
here.
this bench last time you were here.
Man, guys, I've probably been in 100 coaches since I was here last time. I'm trying to remember.
Yeah.
It looks a little, maybe the shower's finished off, or what's different since the last time I was here? I remember, now you can light this up, can't you? Or whoops.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, I remember how good this looked in the last video. That really showed up nice.
So we got the countertops in the bathroom here as well. So just some little solid surface countertop details, tiered countertops. And
Yeah, super
we've got the
nice.
shower base sitting in here right now. This is something that we're working on. So that was all handmade out of Corian solid surface. All the corners are coved, and that's pretty intricate work. So we've got blanks for the sidewalls cut out. We're going to heat bend a piece for the ceiling, and we've got a big caddy that's going in the back that that we started on as well. So this is the next project. After we get this aisleway buttoned up, we're going to move on to this.
Good deal. So the back of the coach here, I really like the flexible. I really like that new flexible badge you guys added. In the previous video, Aaron and his teammate Eric really explained everything going on in the back here and just all of the craftsmanship that goes into all of this. Anything new going on in the back of the coach here? What else is new since
You know, we haven't done much work in the back of the coach since that video. I don't know if these line covers were up then, or I can't remember.
It was you put in a lot of work. I've made a lot of videos since the last time I was here, so
Totally.
now
I know, like, shortly after you left, we turned our focus to the exterior, getting the exterior buttoned up. There was a lot of work there. Got the roof sealed, got all the badges, wipers, all the glass. Rebuilding the roll-up window mechanisms was a real challenge, you know, getting that to work well. All the tip-out windows and the destination glass and all that stuff. That was a tremendous undertaking. So we turned our focus to the exterior and got it all buttoned up. And then we started working on the dash and the galley, and the flooring. And like I say, once we got this aisleway all taken care of, we'll get the shower buttoned up. And the bedroom is all built. You know, it's just not assembled right now in case we need to run a wire or whatever. So it'll stay mostly like this for a bit longer until we're ready to just put it to rest. Yeah.
Nice. Let's go take a look outside at some of this work in progress here. And I want to get Brian's opinion on some of the stuff that they're doing here. What kind of stuff is going on here, Brian? Would you say this is elementary, advanced? What level of craftsmanship is going on here?
I like to use the words as old world craftsmanship. You know, yeah, a little bit of that Amish style, as they like to talk about.
Yeah.
You've got the radiuses here.
I mean, that's not easy right there.
Yeah, it's an art. It's absolute art. I mean, guys that do woodwork, you know, mess with their wood. You can't put it back once you take it out. It's not like welding, you know, doing steel work. You can just plop in some, put it back. Once it's sawdust, it's sawdust. There's no going back.
Yeah.
I always tell the guys, you keep your material as big as you can, as long as you can. You don't remove material until you have to. So.
Yeah, so talking about getting down to small, intricate woodworking, this is pretty intricate. I saw you putting these little pieces together here. What are we looking at here?
Yeah, I'm playing with a different idea for building the vent covers in that little toe kick in the aisleway. You can see like the hole drilled out in the swoop on that piece. I'm just kind of playing with something like that to finish off those vents.
Nice.
I don't know if I like it yet. It was just kind of in my head, and I thought, well, I'm gonna whittle away and see what I come up with.
I'm not gonna be in Oregon here when this coach is finished, but what I will do for you guys is Brian's close by. Keep an eye on Brian's channel. Make sure to subscribe. And when Aaron's all wrapped up on this project, Brian will come by, get you guys a full tour of this coach. Aaron, can't thank you enough for taking the time to show us the update on this Flxible. Brian, everybody's looking forward to seeing that. You know, hopefully you can stop by and check in on Aaron from time to time here. And if Aaron has some other cool projects, I've seen some other really cool coaches come through here too. So hopefully Brian can get some of that on his channel as well. So,
yeah, totally.
But yeah, greatly appreciate you guys.
I'll probably hit Brian up with tech questions sometimes. I think this guy knows quite a bit. So
definitely an expert right here. So yeah.
Always keep striving. That's how we all get better, is just keep striving and pushing forward and trying to educate ourselves and keep an open mind.
Yep.
Yeah, any other words? And Brian, what's your final thoughts on this Flxible coach?
I think it's a beautiful coach. If you go to my channel, I'll have just an exterior tour that I shot today, and then look forward to coming back and getting some of the other content. Check out Aaron's Instagram also on Hightail Customs, and then that way you can see some of the other projects he's getting into.
Brian's on point with his shout outs, man. Yeah, I hope I plugged your guys' Instagram earlier. So, well, hey, greatly appreciate all of you liking these videos, subscribing to the channel. I hope you're all having a great day. Thanks again.
Hey, thanks, guys.
Take care. Till next time.